Hello, YouTube viewer. This is your chosen, or you are chosen, whichever you prefer, right? So, yes, there is nothing wrong with your screen. You are seeing exactly what you're meant to see. Okay? Let's put some respect on Mr. President Donald Trump's name, okay? Now, I don't usually get politics because I'm not a politician and I'm not much of a political person, but I am. I like to throw little curveballs every once in a while on my channel, and I like to talk about certain things. So I want to discuss about the the massive deportation that Trump is supposed to be doing. Now, how many he's supposed to deport is unclear. I want to say something though, that a lot of people are very scared. A lot of people are saying we're on peril times. Let me tell you something. We always been in peril times. We've been in peril times since slavery. I'm pretty sure them people say it's the end of the freaking world. Okay, these people done lost their minds, right? So let's not act like this one particular person is someone that we should be completely fearful for. I'm gonna tell you what they're fearing, or what I think they're fearing, because I can't speak for everybody, only what I'm seeing, and it's just my public opinion. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is true, and I would really like if you could comment, and if you like what I give out, subscribe. It's free, do it, please. Anyway, going back to Mr. Donald Trump. So yeah, why didn't we complain when it was Richard Nixon in office and he was putting out the substance in our communities? Why didn't we speak then? Why didn't we speak then when George W. Bush was president? Why didn't we say anything then? You get what I'm saying? You guys don't need to be scared, because we got the Statue of Liberty. And if you do your history, then you'll know what the Statue of Liberty is a representation of. Okay? They can but do so much deportation. I don't care what they say in the media. You got to believe what you see, not all of what you hear. Because it may not all be true. And a lot of the times the media flips the script just to make you feel fearful. And it's working. But you got to understand, these people, they got to go through a system. And the system, unless you get rid of the Statue of Liberty, then you got limitations of who you can deport. It's a needle in a haystack. Now, I don't know. They got technology now. But I don't know how they would find these people in the U.S. to collect them and get them. I don't know their strategy. But I know that's got to be a hard system that you got to work around. And you can't get everybody. There's some people that's legal, unless they're getting the ones that's legally here on a visa and their visa expired. That's the only way I could think they could get it. But they're not getting the ones that's done came here on boats and stuff. People come here to this country every day and they die. Every day, millisecond, trying to come here. So it would be really hard to find the illegal ones. Are they counting the illegal ones as, like I said, as the ones that coming here through visa? Because then that would be easy, right? Anyway, we only tend to speak up when it's something that we do not like. Obama administration and Obamacare was terrible. And nobody, not a lot of us of color, ever talked about that. Why? That Obamacare system messed up so many people, but you felt to give him a pass because color of his skin. So sometimes what it looked like is, who the real racists, or why are we choosing based on color to vote, or are we choosing based on policies? Because a lot of people voted for Trump based on his policies. And you know what, with Mr. What's his name? We could have impeached him if we wanted to, and we didn't see that he wasn't followed through to the policies. But I don't see that with Trump. I see that he's trying to follow through with what he says. But let's go back and talk about the founding fathers, because they are the ones that make things a little tight-knit to go around. And they all thought, yes, Burr Hamilton, B-U-R-R, Hamilton, the one that I believe got shot by he shot himself from a duel battle with someone else. I think it was Andrew, somebody that he had a altercation with. Anyway, because I don't want to dwell on that part. That guy, he's not even from here. I watched a show on it, a movie, a documentary of him, and I couldn't believe that he's one of the founding fathers that's not even from the United States. One of them, it could be Burr Hamilton, whichever one, because I know I'll get the comments and they'll say, you're mistaken, he's from New Jersey, because from what I'm looking up, I see New Jersey. But I'm talking about the one that I seen on a documentary that said he had a duel with somebody else, and he accidentally pulled the trigger towards himself, I believe, and that's how he passed away. And this happened in New Jersey, but for some reason the internet is not telling me where he's from. But I did hear it on the program that I was watching that he is not even from here. I think he might be from France, he might be from Ireland or France or something like that, but he's not from America. Imagine the laws that they put down, and they're not even from this country. But they set the rule and set the tone, and that's why all these people are able to come here legally. Why do you think that is? Then we got to sit back and ask ourselves, who are these people? Who are they? Who exactly were they? Now Donald got to clean up the past, and that's not easy, because you got to go through law. Now this is jurisdiction, this is law that you have to try to work around, and that's not easy to do. So what are we afraid of? We asked for him to let they're taking up the jobs. They're taking up all the jobs. And I'm not just talking about people of color. I'm talking about Caucasians too. And brown people. We blamed someone else for why we don't have a job. We blamed them for taking the jobs. And now we're scared that they're taking the Mexicans away who work for pennies and was working for beers. So now we're scared because they're deporting those people. What you should have told Trump was, we're not afraid to work. What we're afraid of is and be direct with what you had wanted, the change, the exact change. Don't say they're here illegally and they're taking on all the jobs and blaming a certain minority. Explain that you don't mind working at this particular job, but if you're going to do that particular job that the Mexican is doing, you want more than the Mexican. Say that. Be direct. Trump did what a lot of people were asking him to do, and when he was president before, he tried to do it. But you got to understand, he's working around these laws, and it's really hard, especially when you have these founding fathers where some of them weren't even from America, gonna tell make laws of America, and they ain't from here. Isn't that some stuff? When I saw that and I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. You telling me that majority of them are not even from here, but they going to tell you what this country is deserving and serves? Like I said before, if they don't want the immigrations to come here, get rid of the Statue of Liberty, the limitations. Get rid of that says they're not allowed to come here. Because that statue and that a fire flame lets them know that they can come here as long as they want to, because it's the land of the free. You don't want them here, then set that. Then take away that. But it's crazy because a lot of produce and stuff comes from China, Japan, Mexico, especially Mexico too. So imagine, what do you think those people will do? You never know if they'll put bad chemicals in those products and they ship them out to America and give it to us. And you know, America people ain't going to test it. They're going to give it to us as is. What happens to us? We're not thinking straight. We just want somebody to blame. Now, my opinion is just that. It's my political opinion. It may not even be factual. But if you agree, if you like my content, if you like what I give, please like, comment, and subscribe. And anything that I'm saying on my channel is not meant to hurt, but to semi-educate. Why are we so scared of the deportation when it isn't us? Why are we scared? Why weren't we scared when these other mother effers came here and was putting and plotting these things in our communities? Why didn't we say anything then when that was happening? But we here bashing him, who's trying to do all he can and do all that he made promises on. Let me tell you what he also did. He took away, and people hate that so much, but women in those jails were getting raped. And he did something about that. And I'm talking, y'all know what I'm talking, y'all know what I'm talking about. The men that said that they was women, but they really men. And those women, most if not all, were getting AR'd. They were getting raped. He the one that made the separation happen. Like, nope, you still got your genitalia, you still the dude. You gotta go to the dude's cell. Those women were getting pregnant and having babies by those dudes. And why, when it comes down to our genetic makeup, it's not hard to distinguish man and woman. We're not discriminating against. If you choose or you think you're a woman, then change that body part of yours to become that. But why do you want to be in a jail cell with women and you're not a female? Why are they okay with going into female stalls and they a man? And they don't care that a little child is in there. That just throws you off and sends out this alarm in you. But then we saying he has it. We're so scared of him, but he's the one that's controlling and setting things and setting the boundaries that we needed. Why aren't we respecting him for doing his due diligence and do what he said he was going to come and do? And he didn't wait. He did it right away. What are we scared of? Or be in peril times. Every day is a peril, can be perished. Every day is live life like it is your last. Every day should be lived like that. One person can't make you feel fearful for your whole entire life. That's just what media and people want you to do, and live in fear. But you go by what you see. Price on eggs, ridiculously high. But why do you think they're doing that? So why are we contributing again to those people that's doing that to us. You know, my minority of those store owners, they're foreigners. So they boost the prices up to hurt the American citizen. So you know what you do? Don't buy from them. Well, I need eggs. Where am I get the eggs from? Find somewhere else to go. There are people going to countries and getting them into the markets, the little farm markets, and they're getting them. You can't do that. Then stop buying the eggs. Stop buying the mayonnaise. Don't buy the eggs. You have power in doing so. Their power is to boost up the price and boost up what, because guess what? They're probably foreigners also. It has always been where thing goes up and down. The dollar increases sometimes and it fluctuates, and sometimes it decreases. The same thing with gold. It's a market that they're in. Literally, supermarket. It's a market that they're in. Right now, today prices might not be tomorrow prices. Maybe today is high, maybe tomorrow is low, depending on how the market moves. You never know. We gotta see. We gotta stay tuned. We gotta watch. We have to see what our president is gonna do to help that. But it takes time. But we have a course of action as well. We don't have to buy from that market. We don't have to buy their eggs. We don't have to buy their mayonnaise. We can set the tone and set the standard because it is our money. So if it's too high for us, and we know it has never been that high, then we have the choice to say, well, no. And then what'll happen? They don't get their money. That's what happens. Don't let these people on the internet try to rule you guys in fear. See what you see, know what you see. And it's good to listen to what's going on out in the world. But take heed and know what's real and what's just set. It was setting you there to have hate and fear. And we don't need to live in life in the world like that. So anyway, I thank you guys for listening, taking the time out of your night or day or afternoon or evening, whichever, to listen to me. I do appreciate it. And there is no offense to anybody who is an Obama fan, who loves him as a president. Because again, this is just my opinion. That's it. You know, it's just my political opinion of what's going on. And I try to also, not to get you guys to understand that don't live life in your everyday life in fear. Always live life every day in love. It goes further. And you know that you have control over, and you set the tone in your own life, in your money also. And let the world see that. Because the world will see it. One person can't do it. But if everybody does, then it changes something. And it changes something even for the one. I'm telling you, it does. It changes something from the one. Anyway, you guys, you have a great day. A great night. And thank you so much. Please like, comment, and I would really love your honest opinion. Please subscribe. Please comment. You know, I would love to see everybody's opinion. If I can change anything around, I'm open for criticism. So, later guys. Thank you.